Hi, welcome to Angelic Inspiration. I'm Chrissy, and welcome, Gemini, to your mid-month October 2016 reading. Just some energies as we go into the next 2 weeks. Just a little mid-month update for you. And I have to say, when I'm drawing the cards, I'm kind of a little impartial to Gemini, and I don't know why. Could be, I don't know. I have a moon in Gemini, but so here we go on to your readings, and this is for all Geminis. I'm getting a real sense of, I feel like a lot of you Geminis right now are working very hard. It's very hard, and your efforts are paying off for the work you've been doing. But I just feel in here that you're kind of just in a waiting. The next couple of weeks are going to be a kind of go with the flow waiting. You're waiting things out. You're waiting for news and messages. You're waiting. It's like you're casting this, it's like you're a spider and you're casting this web, right? I can only try to interpret how I kind of feeling, not only the cards, but I feel like have this web, and you've built your web, and now you're just waiting to reap the rewards of the hard efforts that you've put in to something. Now, for some of you, if that's career or work, that could have to do with that. If it's love and romance, it's this, it's like I feel like you guys are a little impulsive and you're waiting, but everything's in moderation. So I think for the next 2 weeks, you've put a lot of hard work and effort in, and you're waiting for results. You're waiting to see where you have put all your creativity into, and you're almost just holding in a pattern of go with the flow and waiting for the results. I see a little impatient movement in these cards, and I feel as though in that Knight of Wands, because that's the card that's right in front of you, probably towards the last week of October, I feel as if it's waiting on an impulsive. Try not to be too impulsive as the weeks go by. Let the process take its time, okay? Don't be too impulsive to jump through or be too aggressive on a particular situation in your life or an aspect of your life, whether that be financial or love and romance. Sit back and just have the space of waiting. I think that is going to be one important message to you, Gemini, is you're the intellectual thinker in the zodiac, right? So you're thinking, you're communicating, you have so many ideas and things, but these cards are telling you to just lay low, go with the flow. The Temperance right above, that is moderation and patience. That, I feel, is signs from above that's telling you to hold. Don't be too aggressive. Just hold and take care of you through all the hard work that you've put into something. Okay? I also see here in the Seven of Coin, which is your underlining energy, this is the waiting process. This is all the work you've put in to harvest what you've done. So I think what you have done and what you've been working on has got huge payoff for you. I think the results are huge. It's just a flow of waiting in between the middle of it. When the Knight of Wands came out, I pulled for a little more clarity, and you got the Seven of Swords, okay? The Seven of Swords is a card that I feel like they have meanings, but falling under the Knight like that is, if you're too impulsive with the waiting pattern, you could slip up and say the wrong things or aggravate a situation. You want the timing to be right, because you can create some havoc, some, winning the battle but losing the fight, okay? That's the energy that if you're too impulsive, that can come into play. So I want you to just be aware of that and try to Focus your energies on all the good, right? All the good in what the situation is pushing out, because it's pushing out to you from the angels above, from creator, from source, from the temperance card. It's pulling out this waiting and just a moderate reaction to what is coming for you. So I don't want you to be too impulsive and say the wrong thing or speak out of term, okay? So you have to just note and watch for that. Just be aware. I feel like some of you Geminis got the Faith card. And this is the Hierophant in the regular tarot deck, but this deck that I'm using is the Tarot of Dreams, and it's just, I get so much more out of this card, but I feel some of you truly are having an awakening or a process that is pushing you into an awakening. You're waking up. Not only are you intellectual, but you're waking up to spirit, to prayer, to spiritual practices that are very important in the financial structure of your life, in the stability of your life, in all aspects of your life, love and romance. So that web I was talking about, that I feel like you guys have made this perfect web, and now you really have to seek the knowledge and the learning and the spiritual power, not just religiously, but you're almost changing. There are parts of you that are changing and waking up to the subconscious, not just the conscious living of the everyday. It's subconscious, it's prayer. It's a lot. This is very, I love to see a card like that, because it's you finding your faith, finding that piece of the puzzle. And it comes from above, and it's you're letting it come through to you. So you're feeling more than the everyday grind and routine, okay? And the rewards come to you. It's just, I feel as though for the next couple weeks, it's all done in moderation. So have some patience and moderation, and all the hard work you've put into an aspect of your life is truly, it's happening for you. It's, if anybody is like a public figure or anything, or if you have any public acclaim or anything, I'm feeling in that card too, that there could be a little bit of, you got to just watch your thoughts and what you say out and about, okay? Or to people around you, because it can create a little bit of a havoc, all right? So that is my message to you. But all in all, I think the cards are good. I think if you heed the advice and be aware of what surrounds you, just lay low for a couple weeks, really. Be in tune with yourself. Keep up meditating. Just practices of spirituality, I feel, is very important to you right now, Gemini. And you're finding that peace, there's another level for you, and you're going to seek that truth and that faith will carry you through the in-between motion of the next 2 weeks for you. I think that's some powerful energy. That's some powerful energy as far as you being empowered yourself. And in financially, I think it looks stable. Love and romance, I think it looks stable. I just think there's that Seven of Swords is really the only thing that could get the best of you. So be aware of the energy and work with it wisely, and keep up the good work, I guess, right there, because, rewards are coming to you. No doubt about that. All right, guys, I will speak to you in November. Have a great rest of the month. Enjoy your Halloween. And if anybody would like a private session with me, I will leave my email in the description box if you want to reach out for that. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.